So, in today's video, we're gonna test and rate all the Adidas World Cup balls back from 1978 up until today in 2026. Where we're gonna tell you guys what the balls actually feel like to play with. I say we, and with that I mean, of course, myself. We also have Conor O'Keefe, he's an ex-pro goalkeeper and a beast in goal. And behind me is also Fabian Pecher, aka the German Hammer. So Fabian and I are gonna rate the balls on playability and the fun factor, whereas Con is also gonna rate on playability, but also the fear factor, because quite frankly, he's afraid of some of these balls, which I understand. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully we're gonna score a lot of good goals, see lots of good saves, and who doesn't love World Cup balls? Right, boys? Let's do it! And we start in 1978 with the Tango Durlast, aka the Tango River Plate, which introduced this iconic design and continued the success of the Telstar Durlast with a waterproof coating. However, it only had 20 panels instead of the classic 32, which back then was quite spectacular.
I'm not sure how I feel. The new balls are going to be scary, they're going to move all over the place, but the old balls, I've never faced them before. So it'll be interesting to see what they're like. But we keep them all out, don't let them have any goals.
Let's see what this ball can do. 1978, never shot a free kick with a ball like that. Okay, it's hard.
The weather's cold, the ball is hot, my foot hurts, so...
It's not in any way enjoyable, is it? Oh, safe.
That hurts!
Wow. They are rock hard.
They are rock hard, yeah. Oh! I'm not gonna lie, that felt surprisingly good to strike for such an old ball. Oh, that's a good goal, that. Whee! Oh. Easy. Oh, look. It hurts just to slap. Yeah.
Horrible sound.
Yeah. Imagine heading this ball.
Oh no.
There's no. Oh no way.
Yeah,
no
don't
way.
do that.
Luckily we don't do header.
Look, boys, I can imagine that this was considered a good football back in 1978, but by 2026 standards, I'm not feeling it. It's hard, it is heavy, it's not that fast. For me, from a playability point of view, I'd give it a 2 out of 10. Yeah. Fun factor, 2 out of 10.
I'd agree. From a goalkeeping point of view, the weight, not very nice. When it was on target and it was hitting your hands, it's not the best. Not lots of movement because it's so heavy. Yeah. So fear factor's pretty low. Not too scared of it.
Okay.
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Playability?
Playability, again, for me, it wasn't so bad. I didn't have to kick it, but for you guys, it looked painful. Yeah. So again, 2 out of 10 is fair.
2 out of 10. Fabi?
1 out of 10 each. It's so hard, 50 years old, my leg's hurting. I don't like that ball.
The next ball in line is the Tango España, which sadly hasn't survived all these 44 years, so here's a photo of it. It introduced waterproof seams though, which also was a big deal. In 1986, with the tournament held in Mexico, Adidas introduced the Aztec, which was the first World Cup ball to be made with synthetic materials to significantly reduce water absorption. And also, for the first time ever, it was made with a design inspired by the host nation. Aztec, it's an old ball, and you can tell that it's hard and it's heavy, but it's still, you know, if you hit it right, it's got some speed to it. So, yeah, it hurts to shoot, but it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, he's always there.
Jay loves to curl. He'll either try and curl it out post, he'll either try to curl it to the far post, or he'll try and reverse it to the near post. Fabian, the German Hammer, just smashes it as hard as he can. And that is scary. Both of them, you've got to be careful.
Oh, Aztec.
Get down. No! Oh! Some of the body.
It's a goal, but it hurts.
You can't walk tomorrow because of that.
I didn't even know what happened then.
Of course, the Azteca is a little bit better for me, but still hard.
you know, you can hear it when you slap it. And it's just, it feels like it's resisting you a little bit. Playability, slightly better, 3 out of 10. Fun factor, 3 out of 10.
Yeah, there's no fear. No fear on this one. You could make it move a little bit better than we had before with the Tango, but playability, sticking with a 2. Fear factor, sticking with a 2. Not bothered.
Same for me, 2 each category. I like the design a little bit more. I like the name Aztec, but the ball itself, not for me.
No.
The official ball for the 1990 World Cup in Italy was called Etrusco Unico and was inspired by the fine art of the Etruscans, an advanced civilization in ancient Italy. Tech-wise, the ball was improved with an internal layer of water-repellent foam, but it's fair to say that this wasn't our favorite.
Whoosh. Okay, time to hit that in top corner. Sorry, Mom. Yeah. No!
I am sick of this guy!
Yes, okay. I can live with that.
Oh, no.
Oh, Fab.
That ball got no goal. Unlucky.
Apparently, the old football shouldn't move as much, but someone needs to tell Fabian that because he's making a 1990 football wobble like a Jabulani.
I know you wanted to go there. You know, Etrusco Unico, I do not enjoy that ball. It somehow feels like it's not heavier than the Azteca, but it just feels harder and more solid and like, again, like it's not working with you. It's kind of working against you. Playability, genuinely 1 out of 10. I do not like this ball. Fun factor, I had none. So 0 out of 10.
He came out with a great stat about this one being one of the most boring footballs of all time.
Yeah.
Lots of 0-0 draws. And as a goalie, I can see why.
Yeah.
You're not really scared of the ball. It's not doing anything special. So 2 out of 10 again for playability. I'd say 1 out of 10 for fear factor. Nothing was happening from this one.
Except when I went.
Apart from once out of 100.
Hey. Fair.
Playability, 3 out of 10. Fun factor, 2 out of 10. We talked about the sound of these balls. They sound really hard. They are, I don't like them. When we are getting to the 1994, 1998, it's getting better for me, but that's not for me as well.
No,
Yeah.
agreed.
Too far back.
However, the 1990 World Cup also had the lowest goals per match in tournament history. So FIFA asked for a more entertaining ball for USA in 1994. And Adidas gave them the Questra, which was made with 5 different materials and a polystyrene foam, which made it faster and softer to the touch. And the players quickly adapted and scored some absolute bangers. But it also started the trend of goalkeepers absolutely hating World Cup balls due to its speed and unpredictable movement. So, poor Conor.
give him some. I don't think he'll be happy.
That was with 1994.
You love that ball.
I like that ball.
You love that ball.
Yeah. 1994. I'm born in 1996, so.
Oh, what a goal, man. What a goal. Why does he save that?
This is not okay.
Can we have someone who's not as good? I'm sick of this.
He's not happy. He's not happy.
But see, the Questra is old, but fun. Yeah. We talked about during the video that this might be, you know, the Teamgeist, the Jabulanis of the 90s, where yes, it is hard, and yes, it's, you know, a traditional 32 panel hand stitch and all that, but it's just, it's got the spring in it, the liveliness, the little, you know, extra something. So from a playability point of view, today, I don't think I'd go out enjoying playing a modern match with it, so 4 out of 10. Fun factor? 6 out of 10.
See, this is where it starts to change.
Yeah.
And especially with this guy right here. So I'd agree with the playability. You're not going to pick it up and be excited to take it out and play. 4 out of 10 is a fair score. But the movement that Fab could get on this ball, I couldn't believe it. It's like what you'd experience with the modern footballs.
Yeah.
When it was struck well, it was starting to wobble a lot in the air. So for as a goalie, I'm starting to get a bit scared. So it's moving up to like 5 out of 10 on a fear factor.
Oh, wow. Yeah, playability 4 out of 10, I agree. And fan factor 8 out of 10.
Oh!
Had some nice knuckleballs with it. Didn't expect that, so yeah, can I take him home?
Yeah, I think Fab will keep that one.
In 1998, Adidas switched it up by introducing color for the first time. And the ball was also quite innovative, as it used syntactic foam made up of thousands of little microballs filled with gas. This supposedly made it lighter and faster and gave it better shape retention. And of course, France both hosted and won the thing themselves. Great.
Now this one, 1998, I was only 3, so I don't really remember it, but World Cup, Fabian Barthez, the difference between this type of football to the newest, the Trionda, has changed so much. And I'm not sure for goalies it's for the better. I know where this one's going, it's nice and safe. The other one's crazy.
I checked that seat.
Ah! Easy, bravo, Fab.
Short corner.
You like the older balls?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, the Tricolore, c'est très bon, huh? What a beautiful football. You know, them actually going into like a colored tango pattern, I love that. From a playability point of view, I don't think it's as wild, and it feels a little bit more modern, obviously. It does have a little bit more of like the foaminess, the sponginess, how it absorbs power, and how it also travels off the foot. So I'd actually bump this up to, I would actually say a high 5 out of 10, like high 5.
Yeah.
And fun factor, it's not as fun though. 5 out of 10.
Yeah, you've definitely got a bit more on the playability. The sound's different. Yeah. When you boys are hitting the ball, compared to the older ones, the sound is starting to become a little bit more of a thud rather than a slap. And that makes a lot of difference when you're playing with it. So playability, I'd agree. I'd go with 5 out of 10. Fear factor, not as scared. There wasn't as much movement in it. So dropping back down to a 4.
Playability, I would say 6 out of 10 because there's color in it. The design is a little bit better than the older balls, but I can't remember any good strike with this ball from my side. So fun factor, 3 out of 10.
Wow. Then came the Fevernova for the World Cup in 2002, which had this amazing design that took inspiration from Japanese and South Korean culture. It was engineered to be more accurate and reliable, with a thicker upper made of 11 layers. But despite being on the heavier end of the scale, it was generally complained about for being too light and unpredictable. If only they knew what was to come.
Here we have the Fevernova. Probably, is it the most beautiful World Cup ball ever? Arguably. A slightly gold fade. Oh man, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh! Oh no!
Sorry, Jay. Spilled it. Oh, that's okay. What a save that was. That's it.
Oh, nice one.
That felt good. That felt good. Not a lot of movement on it, but just like a straight missile. It's not bad. Not bad. Caught him on the wrong foot. That was good. And then there is the beauty, Fevernova 2002, which is kind of where the transition for me really started. You know, you could feel that it was getting lighter, it was getting a little bit more, you know, it had a spark in its eyes, right? If a ball has eyes, you know what I mean? I would say from a playability point of view, this had, again, the modern feeling. I would enjoy this more than any previous ball in a match today. Agreed. So I'm gonna go, we can't do halves, so I'll go up to a, now, let's say 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
6 out of 10.
And fun?
Fun? It's not that fun, though.
No?
No. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10.
This is a massive jump. I think this is the biggest jump out of the whole spectrum of the footballs. From 98 to 2002, it feels like it was a bit ahead of its time in terms of the tech. I understand why you guys don't think it's that fun, because it's quite true. Wherever you strike it, it's going to go that way. For as a goalie, I love that. But playability-wise, it's a beautiful football. I think it's a bit nostalgic for all of us as well. So I'd say, again, I'd say 6 out of 10 for playability, I agree. But fear, not so much fear. It's not a crazy football, but I enjoyed playing with it. So I'd say 4 out of 10 for fear.
Playability, I would go 6 out of 10. So when you bring, or 7 out of 10, when you bring this ball to the pitch, the other guys will say, wow.
Yeah, that's true.
Great job, great job. Fun factor, 5 out of 10. I think we have to respect the players from the past even more. When
Yeah.
did great strike with balls like that, so 5 out of 10 for fun factor for us guys.
In 2006, Adidas then really took things to a new level with the Teamgeist that was made from 14 thermal bonded panels and claimed that it was 3 times better in terms of trajectory and precision compared to other top balls at the time. It was rounder and made to be exciting, and its speed and lively movement had goalkeepers up in arms and attackers licking their lips.
Okay, personal favorite. I have high hopes for this one, Teamgeist. Let's see. When the movement is already there, I love that ball. It has a little bit of the padding, the foam to it, so when I strike it, it absorbs a little bit and then it just flies, you know. I love that ball. I mean, a goal is a goal is a goal is a goal, but I mean, that was a little bit.
Okay, it feels softer.
Right, Jay, come on. Favorite football, favorite angle. I need something from you now. Come and beat me.
This is it.
I want to go. Not like that.
No.
That was precision.
That was precision.
No worries, no worries.
Okay, we'll try again. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I like the most recent or the recent balls more, because they feel softer in general.
The German hammer. That was a good. He was not expecting that. He was not expecting that.
When you add the German hammer with the Teamgeist, it's not really fair. That's like an OP cheat code.
Oh yeah.
That's fitting.
It just had that, you know.
Short corner.
Yeah.
German power.
Nothing you could do, right?
Nothing you can do. Unbelievable goal.
That was a good goal.
We're not letting them have any more though.
Whoa! And look, the smile says it all. The Teamgeist. You talked about the biggest jump. Yeah. For me, this is it. Not necessarily in a good way, but in a spectacular way. Because obviously this is one of the most controversials of the World Cup balls alongside the Jabulani. It was so smooth, the way it moved through the air, the speed, the way it just, you know, it was like a rocket off your foot. I think from a playability point of view, it's a ball I would enjoy, and definitely, again, I would rather this than the Fevernova. So 7 out of 10 for me. It's good, but not top tier. Fun. I think this is the most fun of them all. So for me, this is a 10 out of 10. If you hit it right and it moves, it feels like nothing else.
And I think it's the most beautiful of the footballs. I think out of all the ones we've got, it's an absolutely stunning football. And playability-wise, like you said, if you turned up to this, I think you'd have about 20 aside on the pitch. Everyone wants to play with it. It's an incredible football. So playability, I agree, high. I'd say 7. Fear, it surprised me. I've never worked with this football before, but the amount of movement it had was much more than I thought there would be. So fear was quite high for me, especially with these guys hitting it. So I'd go 8 out of 10 for fear with this Teamgeist.
Playability, 8 out of 10. I think it's getting softer than the previous balls, so my foot likes that. And fun factor, yeah, 9 out of 10. There were some great strikes, great knuckleballs, great curveballs. I like that one.
Yeah, great
and
football.
World Cup in Germany, I'm German.
Yeah.
Some extra points.
Agreed. And you scored the nicest goal, I think, with it.
Yeah, thank you.
Great goals.
But if you thought the Teamgeist was controversial, Adidas took it up another notch with the Jabulani for South Africa in 2010. It went from 14 to 8 thermal bonded panels, which had a 3D texture and little grooves for a more aerodynamical flight characteristic. However, the actual movement of the ball could probably better be described as wild, because the Jabulani became infamous for its speed and unpredictability, to the point where even the outfield players like Leo Messi, who was sponsored by Adidas, started to complain.
He's picked up the Jabulani. I knew it wasn't going to take long.
Look at that. Doesn't do it all on its own, to be fair.
No, need the technique. Oh,
Of course he's there.
Yeah!
Ah!
Every goalkeeper hates the Jabulani. The movement on the ball is ridiculous. And these two, when they shoot, they make it move all over the place. So wish me luck.
oh! What a catch. He doesn't like the ball, but makes a save like that.
Well, that's one for the highlight reel. That's a good save. You're a joke, you. Oh.
Congrats.
Come on! Easy, easy.
What was this? That was crazy.
I'm just waiting for the one that's going to rock it in the top corner. We'll try our best.
Look at that. Oh, goodbye.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But that's the other thing with the Jabulani, right? Yeah. Like, there's no magic in the ball. It's not like if you hit it wrong, it doesn't automatically come down. It just goes.
And I think a lot of people on social media put less air in it, so it makes it look even more knuckling. But when you're on a match day, you don't have that less air in the ball.
And to be fair, we've inflated it to match day pressure because we're like that's what we do. We're footballers, right? And the whole the whole YouTube free kicker thing is fun when you just make it move all over because it's super flat. But it's just not magic.
The thing for me as a goalie is the fact that I still, like you said, I can't trust it. Yeah. So even though you're starting to be consistent on where you're hitting the ball, I know that it will still dip that last minute like you did to hit the bar. Yeah. My hand was well over the bar and it's gone boom, straight off the top. So even though it's not going crazy, it's still got that little bit of devil in it.
And it's legendary. It's not legendary for nothing, right? 100%. But it's just not. I just want to put it out there that it's not automatic.
No, you need the technique.
Yeah.
We need a Diego Forlan with us.
Yeah.
Where's Diego?
Where's Diego? Do you have his number? Der deutsche Hammer! Oh, look at him! Oh,
he saved it with his ass. That was Jabulani.
Not much you can say about that, really. That's just a lovely goal.
Die! No! No. Boys, the most controversial football maybe of all time, the Jabulani. Everyone who's old enough to remember this will remember the goals. Everyone who's seen football YouTube, will remember ridiculous free kicks with this. And it is wild. Like, there's no other way to put it. It moves. It is fast. Sometimes it has a really straight, very true flight. Other times it bounces. Sometimes it dips. It is, I wouldn't say it's unreliable, but it's definitely not reliable. Yeah. And it's not a ball I would go out there and think, okay, I'm gonna ping a pass to my striker running. I know exactly what it's doing, like a Select Brilliant Super. So from a playability point of view, I would be a little bit worried going into a match with this. 6 out of 10, because I don't really trust it that much. But from a fun point of view, 10 out of 10, easy. Like,
that unpredictability is what makes it scary. So like you say, there's no consistency. You have no idea what's going to happen. 1 minute it'll stay straight, 1 minute it'll whip, it'll bend, it'll dip. So as a goalkeeper, fear factor is 10 out of 10 because I've got no idea what is going to happen. Playability, I'd agree. You're not going to say that this is beautiful football all the time because, again, it's chaos. But 6 out of 10 on playability, 10 out of 10 on fear.
Yeah, fun factor, 10 out of 10. But you need the technique. You need the right technique to score this ball. Playability, we got that structure on the upper right now in comparison to the Teamgeist. So, yeah, as you said, it's not that reliable sometimes, 7 out of 10.
In 2014, it seemed Adidas had listened to the complaints and dialed down the craziness a lot with the Brazuca. It only had 6 panels but featured deeper panel grooves and had an all-over 3D texture which reduced the drag, making it fly more predictably through the air with a lot less movement. Plus, it just felt more solid. Of course, Brazil had high hopes of pulling a France and winning on home turf, but then came the Germans and ruined the party with that 7-1 match. Ouch.
Brazuca, great World Cup in 2014. Let's see if I can score a great goal like Mario Götze did. Let's go.
It's going well. You can tell the boys are warming up. They're starting to find their shooting boots. Just got to make sure they don't get any goals.
That looked nice, but always crossbar. We don't have a goal yet.
Fabian has one of the most powerful shots I've ever seen. I was just saying Fabian's shot is ridiculous. And then you add in a Jabulani or a Brazuca.
That was a Brazuca, yeah.
The movement on the ball, insane.
The dip on that was ridiculous, right?
I thought it was going about 8 feet over the bar, and then it just drops, bang.
And you just stood there looking at it and just came like...
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do.
Oh. That was solid. That was a goal, so I'll take it. That's the thing with the Brazuca, right? And I think Con will agree in there. It's a lovely balance between being fun and crazy and wild and you can make it move, and then just something like that. Easy, on target. I love the Brazuca, and just look at it, the way it looks. And the Trionda has some of the same vibes, you know, the colorfulness, the playfulness, you know, the wavy patterns and all that stuff. I love that ball. What do you say, Con? Brazuca?
Yeah, very nice. That started about 2 feet outside the post and then curved back in.
Brazuca then for me really hits the sweet spot between being very, very playable, but also extremely fun. The way it feels reliable, it has speed, it has that softness when you strike it. It's fast on the ground, it's fast in the air, but also, you know, if you hit a regular long ping pass, you can trust it. If you get it to move, it moves. So I think from a playability point of view, it's reliable. You wanna take it out to the pitch and play. I'm gonna go 9 out of 10 for this, and fun, 8 out of 10, because it does a little bit of everything. Love that.
Playability, very consistent with a little bit of spice thrown in there, like you said. I'd go 8 out of 10 on playability. Not as much fear, just because it's a bit more consistent. It's not gonna do something ridiculous that I've never seen before. So fear, I'd say maybe 6 out of 10, but playability, yeah, it's a beautiful good football to play with.
Yeah, that's my favorite ball. 10 out of 10 for each category. Oh, wow. I mean, the design is nice. It looks really nice when you curve the ball. It flies like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Germany won the World Cup with this ball.
Ah, that's why you like it. That's why you liked it.
10 out of 10, that's my ball.
Yeah, the Brazuca was a good ball, so in 2018, Adidas continued building on that, but gave the Telstar 18 longer panel edges to give it even better flight stability. And design-wise, things were taken back to the OG black and white days with a pixelated version of that original Telstar design.
Aye, Con O'Keefe. What the? Such a fun ball, right? You know, there's one of those balls that has a little bit of everything, just like the Brazuca. It has that liveliness to it. It still feels solid. It's reliable in the air. What can you do about that? I mean, what can you do about that? Well, it's our own fault. We invited him, but then again, it makes it work for the goals. So when we score, it's gonna feel great.
Damn it, Con!
Oh!
Holy shit.
What the?
Oh no.
Ooh, a little bit of movement on that. That was cheeky. Come on. Hey. Yep.
That was a good goal. A few unnecessary rolls there, a little bit dizzy. Oh, what a finish. What a finish.
That's what we want. Look at the guy still rolling. See, this is the thing. Con O'Keefe is a very, very good goalkeeper. And he saved a lot of shots, and I have been frustrated. But when you finally get a goal like that, and he flies and he doesn't get it, I'll be honest, that's a great feeling. Would you rather face that or the Brazuca?
This one.
Yeah, yeah.
For a goalie, this one's much more up my
It's a
street.
little bit more reliable, yeah?
And when you hit it, I kind of know where it's going. But if you do it like that,
I mean, what can you do? What can you do?
Great goal.
For once. And then there's the Telstar, which I feel was kind of like the natural evolution of the Brazuca. I feel it's a little bit more reliable, maybe toned down the fun a notch. So playability for me is also a 9 out of 10, but fun maybe a 7 out of 10. Because it's cool and it's good, but it's more like I just trust it. And it's not that crazy.
no, not crazy, and therefore not that scared of it. When you were lining up to shoot with this one, I'm thinking, nah, that'll be fine. So I'd say fear factor, 5 out of 10. But playability, very solid, very consistent. Quite a cool looking ball as well. So I'd say 8 out of 10 for playability.
Yeah, fun factor, 6 out of 10. I didn't score that well. No good knuckleballs with this ball. Playability 8 out of 10. It's a solid ball, solid design, nothing spectacular like the Brazuca or the Jabulani. So yeah, 8 out of 10.
The last World Cup in Qatar in 2022 gave us the, oh no, Rihla. And yeah, I know I'm probably not saying that right, and I am sorry, but it went back to having 20 panels and the so-called speed shell upper with the design made to make it travel faster through the air, while also being more stable. It was also the ball used when Messi and Argentina finally took it home again after that final against France. Epic.
Yeah. Oh, that was some Jabulani movement to that.
We're not catching that one.
Save Con. Someone thought it was a good idea to bring Con. I'm not having fun. Saving everything.
Now the Rihla, for goalie history, this one's mega. Emi Martinez, World Cup final. Is it one of the best goalkeeping performances of all time? I'll leave it up to you. But for me, it's right up there. And this ball, whenever I see it, makes me think of that split save. Last minute, unbelievable. And then the penalties as well. Wow.
Oh, easy. I like that ball. Oh, good one, good one. Ah, good save, Con. Oh! Why is he saving these? What is there to say? It's still a good football. It's just,
for me, this is a goalie's loved football.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you hit it, I know where you want to go.
Yeah.
When it's a great strike, it's a great strike.
Yeah.
If it goes in, it goes in.
and you can make the move, right?
Yeah. But it doesn't change at the last minute like some of those ones did. I quite like this football as a goalie.
And the grip on it is solid, right?
Really nice.
Good save, though. Good save.
Approval for that.
Oh, they want you. Oi!
Then why do you save this?
Look at him go. Oh. Yes, yes. Oh, you beaut. You know exactly what he's doing and there's no way you can stop it.
It's like skidding in right there.
Yeah.
Great goal.
And then Qatar 2022. Well, I'm not going to say the name because the internet's going to come after me, but it is also a very, very good football. Again, has a really great panel shape. You feel how it's actually a very consistent airflow around the ball, so reliability is good, speed on the ground is good, texture is good. It has a really, really nice foam casing to it. Again, for me, I know it's boring, but playability, 9 out of 10. Thoroughly enjoyed playing with this, feels modern, and it does what I want it to. Fun, we're probably around 7 as well for me. It feels similar to the Telstar, so 7 out of 10, great football.
If I was going to play in a professional game, out of all the balls, I think this is the one I'd want to play with. It's so consistent, you can do everything with it. Anything that you want to do, you're able to achieve with that football. So playability, 10 out of 10. It's the best out of the bunch. Not so much fear, not super crazy. I'd say 7 out of 10, you can still make it do stuff. But yeah, I really like this football. I think it's one of my favorites.
I think for the modern balls, we can't go lower than 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 for playability. So it looks really round, the pattern is nice. I like it. So playability, 7, let's go 8 out of 10. Fun factor, 8 out of 10 as well. I think you can score really nice. Precision is good. 8 out of 10 for the 2022 World Cup ball.
And then we have Trionda to get us excited for the World Cup in Mexico, Canada, and the USA. We're down to 4 panels, the lowest on any World Cup ball ever. And Adidas have continued working with even deeper grooves and panel edges to optimize the flight stability while maintaining a high speed. And hopefully, the days of players and goalkeepers complaining are over. But I doubt it.
All right, Trionda, latest ball. This has to go in. No.
See what I mean about that curve? He likes that shot. Yeah, you don't want to make them look too bad. He needs to score a couple of goals. No, it's always a good idea to get the goalie involved. It'll make them score better goals. That's what they want to do.
Oh, bravo!
When I need a good shot, I go on the bottom left corner.
And then Trionda, of course, my bosses at Unisport would like to sell a lot of these, so 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I think it's also, I really like the Trionda. Again, I think goes back to like the spark, the brilliance, the cheekiness of the Brazuca, where it's a really good, reliable football. Playability-wise, 9 out of 10 for me. I trust it. It's fun. It's fast. I want to go and play with this. If I am to play an official match tomorrow, I see this. Yes, I'm actually pleased. And from a fun point of view, 8 out of 10 because it has the spark. And it looks beautiful. I'm really happy with this.
It's actually the best combination of playability and fear for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's consistent in what you want it to do, but it still throws in a couple of shimmies, a little bit of a dip. You can make it do some crazy stuff. So I'd say 9 out of 10 playability, 8 out of 10 fear. It's probably the best combination of the two of the group that we've got.
Oh, wow.
Jay, you already mentioned the Brazuca. It looks really similar
It does.
colors. So yeah, looking forward to see that on pitch. Playability 10 out of 10. I think it's really solid. Fan factor 8 out of 10. It's not that easy to get a knuckleball, but it is possible. So yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, it's good football. It just has a little bit of like, it does something extra, right? That's good football.
I'm excited to see what the goalies do with it in the World Cup. See if they struggle or not. It'll be quite interesting.
You know what? They will probably complain.
Well, we like complaining. That's what we do.
So summing up all of those ratings, combining playability, fun, and fear factor, our top 5 was clear. The Brazuca and Trionda got similar total ratings, scoring 52 out of 60, with the Teamgeist Jabulani and Rihla doing 49 out of 60 each. And at the bottom, we had the Etrusco Unico with 9 out of 60 and the Telstar River Plate with 11 out of 60.
All right, so that's obviously a lot of footballs, a lot of years to look back at, lots of shots. Feels like we even had more saves than we had shots because this guy's a beast, but I had a lot of fun, and I think the boys did too. But the question is, which Adidas World Cup football is your favorite? Well, let us know in the comment section right down below. Of course, remember that you can buy the Trionda, the Pro, the competition, the league, all the solid balls, by the way, in the link to Unisport right next to Fabi's face. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go and do that. Go and follow Conor, and I'll see you guys next time. Signing off, cheerio. Cheers. Cheerio. See you later, mate.
Love it. Well done. Well done. Where's my jacket?